What if I told you that in your lifetime, humans might not just visit the moon, but actually live there? A world with no air, no atmosphere, freezing nights, burning days, and deadly radiation falling from space. So the big question is, can humans survive on the moon? Today, we're breaking down the real science of how we could build a permanent home on our closest cosmic neighbor. Get ready. This is the future of humanity on the moon. First, the hard truth: humans cannot survive naturally on the moon. Here's why. Number one, there's no atmosphere. That means no oxygen, no air pressure, nothing to breathe. If you took off your helmet, you'd pass out in about 15 seconds. Number two, deadly temperatures in the lunar daytime. Temperatures soar to a scorching 127 degrees Celsius. At night they plummet to a bone-chilling minus 173 degrees. That's hotter than boiling water and colder than the surface of Pluto. Number three is radiation. Without an atmosphere or a magnetic field to protect it, the moon is constantly blasted by solar storms, cosmic rays, and high-energy particles. This radiation can damage your cells, your DNA, and any electronics you bring with you. And finally, number four, toxic lunar dust. Moon dust isn't like the soft dust on Earth. It's sharp, like microscopic shards of broken glass. It sticks to everything, and if you breathe it in, it can scar your lungs permanently. In short, the moon wants to kill you politely, quietly, and very efficiently. So how do we survive a place so deadly? The answer is technology. We will build sealed, airtight habitats. These bases will have complete oxygen circulation, pressurized rooms to mimic Earth's atmosphere, advanced temperature control, and special dust-blocking airlocks to keep that nasty lunar dust out. Some designs use futuristic inflatable modules that expand on arrival, while others imagine sturdy metallic domes. But what about the radiation? To stay safe from the constant bombardment from space, we'll have to live underground. This means either burying our habitats under 2 to 3 meters of moon soil, which acts as a natural shield, or even better, setting up shop inside ancient underground lava tubes. These are giant, hollow tunnels, some large enough to fit entire cities, created by ancient lava flows. They provide natural, built-in protection from radiation and meteorites. Now for the most critical resource of all, water. For decades we thought the moon was bone dry, but at the moon's south pole, NASA discovered huge deposits of water ice frozen in permanently shadowed craters. This changes everything. Water ice means drinking water. It means breathable oxygen, which we can extract through electrolysis. And it means rocket fuel by separating the hydrogen and oxygen. Future astronauts won't need to bring water from Earth, they can mine it right there on the moon. So imagine the moon 30 years from now. Robots arrive first. They get to work 3D printing buildings using lunar regolith, which is just a fancy word for the moon's own soil and dust. This is a game changer because it means we can build structures without having to launch heavy, expensive materials all the way from Earth. After the initial construction is done, the first humans arrive. They'll set up greenhouses to grow fresh food using hydroponics, where plants grow in nutrient-rich water instead of soil. They'll build vast solar farms that stretch for kilometers, soaking up uninterrupted sunlight. They'll establish underground living quarters, communication towers to talk to Earth, medical labs, and research stations to unlock the moon's secrets. And yes, humans can grow plants on the moon, but only inside these highly controlled environments. With artificial LED lighting, what would it actually feel like to live there? For one, the moon's gravity is only 1/6 of Earth's. That means you could jump 6 times higher than you can now. Objects would feel almost weightless, and you'd have to learn to move all over again. Your sleep cycle would also be completely weird. A single lunar day lasts for 29.5 Earth days. That's 2 weeks of constant sunlight followed by 2 weeks of freezing darkness. We would have to rely completely on artificial lights inside our habitats to simulate a normal day and night cycle. Because the low gravity weakens your bones and muscles, you would have to exercise for at least 2 hours every single day, using specialized resistance machines to keep your body strong. And what about going for a walk outside? That will always require a suit. Even a single tiny tear in your spacesuit would be catastrophic. Life on the moon will be strange, incredibly exciting, and constantly dangerous. So why should we even try to live in such a hostile world? Why go through all this trouble? Because the moon is humanity's gateway to the rest of the solar system. We can launch rockets from the moon far more easily than from Earth thanks to its low gravity. It's the perfect place to build refueling stations for missions to Mars and beyond. We can test our life support systems and technologies for long-duration spaceflight. We can mine valuable resources like helium-3, which could one day fuel clean fusion energy on Earth, and by studying the moon, we can protect our own planet by learning more about space hazards like asteroids. The moon is step one toward becoming a true multi-planet species. So can humans survive on the moon? Yes, absolutely. Not with luck, but with brilliant engineering, cutting-edge science, and the unstoppable human courage to explore beyond our home. The first permanent lunar bases are expected to be built within your lifetime, maybe even sooner than you think. If you enjoyed this journey to the moon, make sure to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, should we explore Mars next? Or should we dive even deeper into the moon's hidden secrets? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.